Welcome to Angel Motoworks. I'm Remy. We used to be called BAAK USA. That's how we started 3-4 years ago. We had a blast. We built amazing bikes for customers all over the US and also locally here in the LA area. But very recently we decided to spread our wings and create our own shop now called Angel Motoworks, where we can have a little bit more freedom on which bike we work on, what design we apply to these bikes, and overall a little bit more creativity. So that's great. It feels great to be able to work on more bikes. We did a Harley Lowrider ST for a good friend of mine. We did some installs for parts. Was great. And then we also do a bigger project like this one right here, still on the Royal Enfield 650, a base we know well and love. So we did quite an extensive work on this one. We're very proud. The customer is coming tomorrow to take a look at it and see if we nailed it on the first try, and hopefully beginning of next week, after I get some riding time with it, we'll be able to deliver it and then move on to the next project. This one has been my personal bike for a little while. I gave myself the challenge to do something nice without a crazy budget. So kept the gauge, kept the buttons, but spiced it up with some handlebar, headlight brackets, front and rear fender, side covers, a nice pair of Nobi tires. That's pretty much it. So wanted to show that we can change the overall look of a bike without getting crazy on the budget. So this one is a pretty cool project. It's actually going to Miami. A gentleman saw some pictures online and reached out to me, so we're just gonna paint headlight and gas tank in a beautiful Porsche color, apricot beige. So it's gonna match very well with the seat, and then it's gonna be off to Miami. What else we have? A friend of mine is a Mexican national, and he has some good connection directly in Mexico City. One of his friends owns a scooter brand, and we're doing a special project for the DGR in Mexico City, the DGR being the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, a super cool charity for men's health, trying to raise money and awareness for men's health and men's suicide prevention. So we're gonna build a very cool bike. I had complete creative freedom on this one, so I decided to do a scooter with the idea of what if Batman had a scooter and I was going grocery shopping. So there's a nice little rack so you can put your grocery, and we're gonna have some very cool headlight. Yeah, big round headlight in the front and some Nobi tires, because what if you have to take a trail or off-road route to go to your grocery shopping, so why not? So that one's pretty fun. This one is one of our most favorite project we've done recently. It's for our good friend Vicky, owner of the Bike Shed. They have 2 locations, one in London and one here in Los Angeles, and we've built that bike especially for Vicky, so she can rip around the streets of LA, have something very, very cool. It was a project that Royal Enfield designed, and we were just building it. So we have a very cool Royal Enfield 650 Interceptor with that amazing tail, flat track inspired, it's actually from their race bike. So there is, I believe, 3 tails like this in the whole world, 2 on their race bike, and the third one is here. So I'm honored and to have been able to work with that. So that's pretty cool. It's almost done. We're gonna be able to deliver it very soon. what else? One of our last BAAK project, amazing 615 Continental GT, one of our favorite bays. This one we went completely crazy on it. 17-inch wheels, headlight with the gauge integrated, short seat kit, remove the airbox so you can actually see through. This one is going to be picked up in a few weeks by the customer. He's going to pick up and drive back to Colorado. So this one is going to live in Denver, so that's going to be great. And one example to show what we do a lot with Angel is taking a bike and just adding a few small details. So short seat kit, exhaust, we're going to put new turn signal, and for this phase it's going to be done. The bike will come back in the future for more and more, but that's also something I like to do is with local customer we get a chance to actually work in phase. So we do a phase one, customer falls in love again with his bike, with the new tail section, the new exhaust, new sound. And after a few months, when he wants to spice things up again, we get the bike, do a few things, and then we'll repeat the cycle. This one, we didn't build it. The customer brought us this bike. It was built by a great garage in Phoenix, Arizona called Wild Garage. And I think it really names the bike. It's a wild bike. So I think it's a little bit too wild for the customer, for the owner. So we're gonna rework it and make it a little bit more classical. So we're gonna go back to a BMW tank, put a slightly bigger headlight, a more classical exhaust 2-in-2 and a longer seat. But this bike has already, the engine has been rebuilt, so we want to keep that and just finish a little bit the design for something more classic. Getting other projects with customers on old Hondas, BMW, so yeah. Exciting future for us.